Today, we're going to learn all about the disability rights movement. It's a story about people coming together to make sure everyone gets treated fairly, no matter what. What is a disability? A disability is when a person's body or mind works a little differently. Some people might use a wheelchair to get around. Others might have a hard time seeing, hearing, learning, or talking. Everyone deserves to be included, no matter what. But for a long time, people with disabilities didn't have the same rights as others. Before the disability rights movement, many people with disabilities faced unfair rules. They couldn't always go to the same schools. Buildings didn't have ramps or elevators. Some people were even told they couldn't work or live where they wanted. It wasn't fair, and people knew something had to change. What was the disability rights movement? The disability rights movement was a time when people with disabilities and their families and friends stood up and said, "We deserve the same rights as everyone else." They marched, gave speeches, and worked really hard to change unfair laws. They showed the world that having a disability doesn't mean you can't do amazing things. Here are a few big moments you should know. 1973, the Rehabilitation Act. This law said that people with disabilities cannot be left out just because of their disability, especially in schools, jobs, and places that get government money. 1975, Education for All Handicapped Children Act. This law said that all kids, including kids with disabilities, have the right to go to school and learn. 1977, the 504 sit-in. In San Francisco, a group of activists stayed inside a government building for almost a month. They stayed until the government promised to protect the rights of people with disabilities. 1990, the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA. This was a huge win. The ADA made sure that buildings, buses, jobs, schools, and more had to be fair and welcoming for people with disabilities. It's one of the most important civil rights laws ever passed. Thanks to the disability rights movement, you see ramps and elevators in buildings. Kids with disabilities can go to the same schools as everyone else. People with disabilities have the right to work, travel, and live their lives with dignity. And the work isn't over. People are still working today to make the world even more inclusive and fair. How you can help? Be kind and respectful to everyone. Speak up if you see unfairness. Remember, everyone belongs. When we work together, we make the world a better place for everyone. Subscribe to Twinkl Teaching Resources USA for more videos.